Hello and welcome back. We're just on the way to the farm this morning. So there's some place up there. Seems to be quite a few places around on this hill carriageway. Hopefully keep an eye on what's going on. We've made a few adjustments in the last couple of days. Because one of the issues I had with this place was the security. We'll leave this van over here for a minute and we'll just go and show you what we've been up to. Yeah, so one of the issues I had with this place, we've borrowed some money from the bank to get some work done immediately. And that was the security of it, really. That there was quite a few entrances and exits that anyone could just come in and possibly steal something. So there's a gap down there that's been shut off now. All these gates are padlocked unless we need to open them. There was a couple of places that you get in and out here. We've actually now planted a hedge, big wide prickly hedge here and just at the other end, so hopefully that'll start growing up soon. So me and the other worker guy that's come in, been giving him a little bit of work. We've planted a hedge there between us and employed a building company that he recommended to come in and sort out some of these gaps. So they built a wall here into the RSJs of that bit of barn and fitted a gate there. And they're still doing a little bit of work around here at the moment, just finishing off what has got to be done that side. Got their van and trailer and a little mini digger here. So the other bit of hedge that we've planted is here, which is again quite a thick bit just for here, just to go around to the back of this building. So hopefully nothing or no one can come in through there. So that is all covered there, so no one can just take a tractor straight out and steal it. We have had a chance to sort out the workshop a bit as well, because they have done a little bit round here. We managed to get some modular walls which they've put in. So there's been a modular wall put in there and we've now actually built a workshop. There was quite a bit of workshop bits in behind where the milk tanks were, and we've managed to sort all this out now. We've got quite a nice little workshop to do bits in and whatever we've got to do in the winter in here to sort stuff out, and some service bits and stuff. We've had to have the electricity people out and some concrete plates put in the ground where they run the electric, because just underneath here there was also some water and gas mains. The electric that was in here wasn't sufficient enough, so it's all had to be sorted out. So these concrete panels are just to reinforce the floor a little bit in case they need taken up again to get to the pipes and whatever electrics again. But there's a box in here now, and they put a proper box around the back here, proper electric box, because the main electrics are just sort of in the floor here. So that goes inside the building, and a lot of where all the pipes meet are under where these three main ones are, and there was quite a big void there, so it's all been filled with type 1 and those concrete panels put on top. So that's all sorted now, and quite a nice little workshop area. So as I say, we've had to borrow some money for the bank to do all this work, but I felt it was quite necessary for the security of this place, because there was no gate here as well. They also fitted a gate just here and put in a concrete panel into that part of the building just here. So they're just finishing off what they've got to do on this bit, and that's what they've been doing. So they've just helped us with the workshop, this entrance, and building the wall on the other side. So that will make the place a lot more secure. So it doesn't matter if anyone, there's various other little bits and places where people can just hop in, but they won't be leaving with any machinery, that's for sure. So that's basically it really. We've also got a company currently just over the other side there. You can see their equipment over there a little bit. They're clearing some trees. We've decided to, well, I've decided to use that other field over there and join the two together. So they're going to clear all the trees from underneath the dual carriageway, so we can merge the two fields and use that all as one as well. So they're working on that over there at the moment. There's also a couple of fields down the road which might be available for rent. So we were going to just pop down there in a little while and speak to the person that our worker knows of. But we've been asked to go down there and talk to them about renting two, well, definitely one, but maybe two grass fields, so we can at least make some hay and expand the arable side a little bit there. So we'll just jump in. We haven't done any washing of machinery. We've still got all the machinery to wash off yet. I felt it was a bit more important to get all this security work done. We'll just pop down the road here first and have a look, see how they're getting on down here in the trees. Our workers down here at the moment helping out as well, moving some bits and pieces for them. So that's his green Land Rover. I think the blue car I think he first turned up in was there, which is posh car. That's the Land Rover normally brings up here. But yeah, but they're going to clean out all underneath that underpass there, so we can go right through to the field. He's ploughed most of this side as well, and most of the other side, but we're waiting. That's why the plough's still on the tractor of the farm. So we're waiting for this to be cleared so we can just finish ploughing the in-between section. So hopefully they'll get this cleared fairly shortly. And it's not costing too much. I think they're charging about a couple of £1,000 just to get all that cleared. And as soon as that's done, we can get on and fill that field as well. So we'll just pop to this place that's over the road there now, over the other side of the dual carriageway, and have a look at these fields. So I said that we might just go and fertilise them now, while we've got the fertiliser there. So the grass fields we're looking at is this one just on our left now. That one just here, and the one below it, possibly. So the person that owns those two lives just in this house here. So we'll just go and see them about renting these two fields. So we'll see you in a minute. So yeah, they've just given us quite a good price to rent actually both of those fields quite cheaply. So I said to them, they don't particularly mind what we do too much, just as long as the graph is kept up, really. Kept on top of a bit, they said. So I said, yeah, we will do that. So I said, do they mind if we just come back very shortly and fertilise it? And they said no, so they're happy to have fertiliser used on it and what have you. So we'll pop back and have a look to see if the fertiliser spreader works and what we're going to use on it. And get them done and fertilised, and we can worry about what we're going to do with them later in regards to hay and stuff. I think that'll be alright there for a minute. So we've not got anything else we can get to really. The 6180 is over there, but it's been blocked in. So might have a look at this David Brown, check all the oil on it, and just give it a look over, and then we'll see if we can use this tractor. Right, so I've just finished having a look at this Vicon fertiliser spreader. It's actually not too bad, and just giving it a grease up, everything's moving on it that's supposed to. So that is usable, and I've just been over this tractor, been mucking around for about an hour. We've checked all the oil and water and hydraulic oil and the air filters, and looked at all the wheel nuts and stuff, and it seems good to go. The only thing I haven't tried is starting it. Battery doesn't look too bad, and all the terminals are on okay, so we'll see if it starts. Oh, it's going. So we'll get the fertiliser spreader attached to this. And we're just back up to where the fertiliser is. So it doesn't seem too bad. Sounds to be running alright. We'll look at starting to put some bags of fertiliser in here. Right, so I've filled it right up. So hopefully that might last both fills. Should do just about. I haven't got a beak on here, but hopefully we can just dip across the dual carriageway, alright? We're not going on it. Then we'll get off down there and do some fertilising. Get into this first one. Set it going. So I'm just going to let them know that we've fertilised that now, and we'll be keeping an eye on it, and when it's needed to be cut, we'll cut it. Yeah, so they're quite happy with everything. Seem quite nice people. So we'll get off back to the farm. Hopefully that fertilising, I'm sure, will pay off later. So we're just back here now. Just pop this back in this shed. I'll leave this fertiliser in here for the moment. I may have to empty it back out again. I don't need it for anything else in the next few days or a week. Otherwise it'll start to go a bit funny. So, but we'll see about that. So, these builders should be just finishing off now, really. So, put the digger back on there. So, I think they're just packing up and should be going very shortly. Because they've finished what they've got to do here now. So, we're just going to have another look down the road at their progress down the woods. And if they're out of the way, we can come back and just watch the tractor and rollers off. Yeah, they're getting on down here, and they've cleared quite a bit. Cleared down to here from about halfway along that wall. So we're just go and speak to them. I think they're waiting for the wood chipper to come back. And another vehicle to take away the bits of logs, because none of it's staying there, it's all been taken away by them. Yep, so they're getting on pretty well, so hopefully by tomorrow we can get this all sorted out and plowed right through. You can see the other field now. I think we'll be able to come through 2 of these sections. I think we're going to be able to come through this one. Yeah, and that one. And this one. This one will have to be just gone round. That's too tight for anything there. So we'll just jump back in here and go back to the farm. Hopefully those builders will have left by now. And just go back in this way. Yeah, they have left. We've got a bit more space here now. So just leave that Land Rover there for now. And we can finally wash this tractor off from when we used it to do the rolling. Back through and give those rolls a good clean them. So that's it, and we'll just pop these rolls back outside there, I think. Just drop them off there for now. Actually, I think we're going to pop this in here, so I'm going to give this tractor a really good look over, make sure everything is alright with it, and maybe change the oil and stuff on this, give it a bit of a service. In the new workshop. We've got all the tools there now. Did buy some toolboxes. So hopefully, well, the next thing is we get that wood cleaned out and finish off ploughing, and then we can go and drill that field. We might put something completely different in there. Maybe linseed, possibly. But we'll see about that next time. So thanks for watching. Catch you all again soon. Cheers.